Okay, so I watched Rebel Moon, and here are my quick thoughts and my review on it. Overall, I really like this movie, and it's heaps better than what I thought it was going to be originally. It's visually stunning, the premise is really interesting, and the cast is great. And it's got some really fun action scenes too, so... I do feel like this is, a lot of setup for the second part 2 of Rebel Moon, but, that being said, it's still portrayed in an interesting and intriguing way. So yeah, just keep that in mind. That's what I thought a lot throughout the movie, especially with the robot that is voiced by Anthony Hopkins himself. So, a lot of what happens with him, I feel like is going to be explained and expanded on later. So yeah, there is some similarities to Star Wars. That's because Snyder himself wrote this originally to be a Star Wars film, and Disney said no, so he made it his own thing. And that's still pretty cool. So I like the fact that it's different, but it has some callbacks to Star Wars as well. I also really liked seeing all the different aliens and creatures, and the world is really interesting. The ships are really cool to see, and yeah, just the different planets and aliens are really cool to watch and just see. At this point, you can tell I'm a fan of the movie, and you know what, I'm a fan of Zack Snyder's work in general. I liked pretty much most of his movies. There are some downsides though to this movie. It's not a perfect movie, so the first one is some of the characters, or the allies that they recruit in the film, it happened a little too easily for my liking. It's not a deal breaker, but it happened a little bit too easily. The second is, it feels a lot longer than what it is, so maybe it needed some cutting down a little bit. And lastly, there is a lot of slow-mo to the point where it's overused. A lot of the slow-mo in this is really cool to watch, but there's a lot of points too where it's just like, oh, that's really overdone. It didn't really need to be there, it's unnecessary. But no, overall, I really enjoyed Rebel Moon. I really liked it, and I'm intrigued to see where the second part's going to go, and I really want to rewatch it again. So, have you guys seen Rebel Moon? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Be respectful to each other. And also, what's your favourite Zack Snyder film? Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next TikTok. Don't forget to follow.